The polar ice caps are melting. What? That becomes more evident in this picture, as this picture shows the difference in the Alaskan glaciers from 2009 to 2015. As glaciers melt, rivers will begin to receive melted water and be susceptible to low flows during dry seasons and drought. What if all the ice did melt? Well, in North America, the entire Atlantic seaboard would vanish, along with Florida and the Gulf Coast. In California, San Francisco's hills would become a cluster of islands and the Central Valley a giant bay. The Gulf of California would stretch north past the latitude of San Diego, and in South America, the Amazon basin in the north and Paraguay River basin in the south would become Atlantic inlets, wiping out Buenos Aires, coastal Uruguay, and most of Paraguay. Mountainous stretches would survive along the Caribbean coast and in Central America. In Africa, compared with other continents, Africa would lose less of its land to the ultimate sea level catastrophe, but Earth's rising heat might take much of it uninhabitable. In Egypt, Alexandria and Cairo will be swamped by the intruding Mediterranean. In Europe, London will be gone, Venice will also be gone, and be reclaimed by the Adriatic Sea. The Netherlands will have long since surrendered to the sea, and most of Denmark will be gone too. And the Mediterranean's expanding waters will also have taken up the Black and Caspian seas. In Asia, population of 160 million and much of coastal India would be gone. The inundation of the Mekong Delta would leave Cambodia's Cardamom Mountains stranded as an island. Australia, predominantly desert, the continent will gain a new inland sea, but it would lose much of the narrow coastal strip where 4 out of 5 Australians now live. In East Antarctica, the East Antarctica ice sheet is so large it contains 4/5 of the ice on Earth that it might seem unmeltable. It survived earlier warm periods intact. Lately, it seems to be thickening slightly because of global warming. The warmer atmosphere holds more water vapor, which falls as snow on East Antarctica. But even this behemoth is unlikely to survive a return to an Eocene climate. In West Antarctica, like the Greenland ice sheet, the West Antarctic one was apparently much smaller during earlier warm periods. It's vulnerable because most of it sits on bedrock that's below sea level. The warming sea is melting the floating ice sheet itself from below, causing it to collapse. Since 1992, it has averaged a net loss of 65 million metric tons of ice a year.